Good day and welcome to Islandstats Sports. I'm Earl Baston. Bermuda's James Stout retained his rackets world title by defeating world number 2 Will Hopton 1-0 at the Queen's Club in London over the weekend. Having defeated Hopton 4-0 in the best-of-7 first leg in Philadelphia last weekend, Stout needed to win only one game in this encounter to claim the title. Stout served an ace to close out the game in 20 minutes, winning 14-6. Stout claimed the world title with an aggregate score of 5-0 over 2 legs. This was Stout's second defense of the world title he won in 2008. He is only the 26th world champion since the inaugural championships was contested back in 1820. Tyler Butterfield finished 10th competing in the Ironman Cozumel. Butterfield clocked a time of 9 hours, 5 minutes and 35 seconds, with Stefan Schmid from Germany crowned the champion in a time of 8 hours, 12 minutes and 28 seconds. Barrett Brennan managed to create a bit of a gap for himself in the 2.4-mile swim and was first out of the water in 43:18. Butterfield was just some 7 seconds behind. Butterfield clocked a time of 4 hours, 58 minutes and 58 seconds on the 180K bike course, and he closed out the 42.2-kilometer run course in a time of 3 hours, 13 minutes and 40 seconds. Michael Franklin's bid to advance to the London Open Squash Tournament finals was ended as he went down in 3 games to the tournament's number 5 seed. Franklin was taking part in the main draw first round, having advanced through the qualifying rounds. Franklin took on James Earls, and the pair battled for 40 minutes with Earls claiming the victory, 12-10, 12-10, 14-12. Evan Norday and Jennifer Allen are the 2015 Argus Crime Stoppers 5K male and female champions, while Quincy Kuzak and Jesse Marshall are the junior Argus Crime Stoppers 1.5-mile male and female champions. Mike Watson and Rebecca Perry took the line honors in the Argus Crime Stoppers 5K walking race. Norday set an early pace running away from the field, clocking a time of 17:10. Lane Burgess finished second in 19:02, and Akeem Johnson finished third in 19:31. Allen finished 4th overall, clocking a time of 19:34. Stepanka Sprinkova finished as the second female finisher and 22nd overall in a time of 21:17. Anna Laura Hawkins was the third female finisher and 25th overall, crossing the line in a time of 21:23. Cusack clocked a record time of 8:23, with Isaiah Tucker finishing second in 8:50. Sancho Smith finished third in a time of 9:03. Marshall recorded the 9th fastest time overall, clocking a time of 10:01. G.H. Johnston was the second female finisher and 15th overall in a time of 10:28. The third female finisher was Adia Gibbons, who finished 19th overall with a time of 10:48. Watson set a new record for the event, clocking a time of 27:53 before setting off with the runners. Robert Thomas finished second in 34:43, and Perry finished third in 34:51. Sinclair Smith rounded out the podium for the male division, finishing 4th overall for a time of 35:39, while Carol Edhen was the second female finisher and 6th overall in a time of 36:22. Gilda Can finished 1 spot back as the third female finisher in 36:33. The Bermuda Equestrian Federation's 2015 Welcome Home Show concluded at the National Equestrian Center on Visa Street yesterday with the jumper portion of the event. In speed jumping pony class, Army Boy, ridden by Grace Coffey, finished first, with Amber Bridges riding You'll Be Amazed in second. Candace Martins riding Rum and Ginger finished in third. Bevis Tetlow riding Helsinki Hafek won the speed jumping horse class, with Hey Dude ridden by Courtney Brumby finishing second. Vicky Steele riding All in One finished third. Kristen Bean riding Boom Boom Pow won the horse jumping 2'9" class, with Courtney Brumby and Hey Dude finishing second. Casey Truing riding Della Vega finished in third. The horse jumping 3'3" class was won by Jadea Samuels riding Dreamcatcher. All in One, ridden by Vicky Steele, finished second, and Carlos Stemple riding Lorado finished in third. On day one, it was the hunter portion of the event. Philip Correa won the Open Hunter Derby horse over fences 3'3" class, riding Emerson. Dale Rochester, riding Carolina Gull, finished second, and Carissa Rabane, riding Missouri WF, finished in third. The Junior Adult Hunter Derby horse over fences 2'9" class was won by Cindy Redford, riding Face Off. Casey Truin and De La Vega finished second, with Melinda DeCosta and Farzar finishing in third. Claire Tomlinson, riding Don't Blink, was victorious in the Pony Hunter Derby over fences 2'3" to 2'6" class. Cody Rigo and Gemini finished second. Beethoven, ridden by Emily Cox, finished in third. The Junior Adult Hunter Derby over fences 2'9" class was won by De La Vega, ridden by Casey Truin. Cindy Redford, riding Face Off, finished second, and Courtney Brumby, riding Hey Dude, finished in third. The Bermuda Football Association's first and Premier Division League season continued with a total of 38 goals scored in 9 matches over the weekend. At the PHC Stadium, the PHC Zebras went in front in the 38th minute when Casey Castle scored. Southampton Rangers would equalize 1 minute into the second half through an own goal. Rohan Simons would give the Southampton Rangers the lead when he scored in the 73rd minute, but that only served as a wake-up call for the PHC Zebras, as 2 minutes later it was 2-2 through another Castle strike. Shakir Smith would put the PHC Zebras ahead 3-2 in the 79th minute, and 2 minutes later he would strike from the penalty spot to make it 4-2. In other Premier Division matches, it was Hamilton Parish 1, Dandytown Hornets 5, Devonshire Colts 1, Boulevard Blazers 1, Robin Hood 4, Somerset Trojans 1, and that was on Saturday night at the BAA Field. And on Friday night at the Devonshire Recreation Club, it was Devonshire Cougars 1, North Village Rams 0. In First Division play at the PHC Stadium yesterday, Young Man Social Club came from a goal down at halftime to defeat Wolves 5-1. Raymond Butterfield gave Wolves a 1-0 lead in the 33rd minute, but that would be erased in the 60th minute when Robert Rollins equalized for the Young Man Social Club. The First Division leading goal scorer, Clay Darrow, gave Young Man Social Club the lead and what proved to be the winner in the 68th minute. Nicky Armstrong would score for Young Man Social Club in the 73rd minute to make the score 3-1. Smith scored his second goal of the game in the 80th minute, and when he completed his hat trick in the 87th minute, it would give Young Men Social Club a 5-1 win. In other First Division matches, the match between BAA and Island Rangers was called off due to a waterlogged pitch. It was St. George's Colts 6, St. David's 0, Somerset Eagles 4, Flanagan's Onions 1, and on Friday night at the Devonshire Recreation Club, it was Crossroads 0, Paget Lions 2. The Thanksgiving Challenge on the Hill tournament concluded at the Turtle Hill Golf Club with Spencer Weidman and Tarika Walicram crowned the gross male and female champions. Weidman finished tied at 2 over par alongside Jarrett Dillis, but took the title on retrogression, while Mark Phillips finished third, 1 shot back. Weidman shot a second round even par 54. He had 4 birdies, 11 pars, 2 bogeys, and 1 double bogey. This followed his first round, 2 over par 56. In that round, Weidman had 1 birdie, 15 pars, 1 bogey, and 1 double bogey. Walicram finished with a 2-day total of 2 over par after shooting a second round, 1 under par 53. Ebony Burgess finished second at 7 over par, and Catherine Lloyd Hines finished third at 15 over par. In her second round, Walicram shot 17 pars and 1 birdie. That birdie came on the 17th. Walicram shot a first round 3 over par 57. Her round consisted of 4 birdies, 7 pars, and 7 bogeys. The Bermuda Rugby Football Union's 2015-16 season continued at the National Sports Centre's South Field. The opening match of the day saw joint leaders in the ladies division, Police Ladies, go down to 4th place Mariners Ladies 3-2. The Mariners got tries from Carolina Abhart, Neeks Borden, and Carly Aileen, while Police got tries from Sophia Tonkin and Jenny Now. The match was followed by 3rd place Teachers Ladies defeating the joint league leaders, Renegades Ladies, 2-1. Lauren Rothwell and Jillian Cross scored a try each for the Teachers, while the lone Renegades try was from Laura McGillen. In the men's league, Policemen, the league leaders, hammered 4th place Mariners 41-12. Police got 2 tries from John Staskis, Tommy Edwards, and Rudolph van der Westhuizen, while Dan Cole kicked 3 conversions and 2 penalties. Ian Frith scored both tries for the Mariners, while Roy Dublin kicked 1 conversion. Second-place Teachers went down 36-24 to the Renegades. The Renegades got single tries from Brian Archibald, Jamie Baum, Connor McGillen, John Quigley, and Richard Cumbers. Archibald added 3 conversions and 1 penalty. Janico Francis scored 2 tries for the Teachers, who also got a try from Josh Dialli and Marcus Simons. Francis also kicked 2 conversions. The 2015-16 Flying Colors Mountain Bike Race Series continued with the second race of the season at the Arboretum, with some 114 competitors competing in 12 different divisions. The male A division was dominated by youngsters yet again, but it was a photo finish to get a winner, as Matthew Oliveira completed the 12 laps in a time of 50:47.5. Robin Horsfield was ruled second in a time of 50:47.6. Dylan Hill finished third in a time of 51:22 flat. The race featured Pan American bronze medalist Flora Duffy, who was competing in the female A division. She was the only competitor, clocking a winning time of 50:23.5. The male veteran over 40 division was won by Hans Hershey, who clocked an 8-lap time of 40:09.4. Daxter Swan was second in 40:57.7, and Christopher Rook was third in 42:50.7. Alyssa Rouse won the female B division, clocking an 8-lap time of 40:12.1. Ashley Robinson was second in 42:18.4, and Casey McPhee was third in 43:37.3. The Cell One Island Basketball League season saw another doubleheader inside the Cedar Bridge Academy Gymnasium, with a total of 194 points scored on Saturday night. The opener saw the Rimrockers hold off the Skyforce to get back to winning ways, winning 46-42. Jamie Cedinho scored 12 points for the Rimrockers, while the Skyforce got a game-high 18 points from Rashawn Tankard. In the second game of the night, it saw the 6-4 Thundercats take on the 4-6 Crossfire Ballers, with the Thundercats coming out on top 63-43. Chris Crumpler scored 15 points to lead the Thundercats to victory, while the Crossfire Ballers got a game-high 18 points from Marcus Robinson. The Bermuda Netball Association's youth and senior leagues continued at Bernard Park on Saturday. The Under-12 League, the North Village Lady Rams defeated the Nets Greens 29-2. Gabriella Romain led the North Village Lady Rams to victory with 14 goals. Azaria Mochette added 11 goals, and Brianna Benavid scored 5. The Nets Greens got a goal each from Ramaya Brangman and Amaya Burt. In the other match, the Baby Blazons defeated the Nets Whites 10-7. In the Under-14 division, the Nets Whites defeated the Nets Greens 15-12. The Youngins went down 30-6 to the North Village Lady Rams Under-16 team. While in the Under-16 league, the Nets Whites went down 20-17 to the Junior Ladies. The North Village Lady Rams defeated Robin Hood 44-32 in senior league play, while Blazon went down 30-20 to Lady. FAM went down 38-31 to Family. Family got 20 goals from Rose Sanders, 10 from Kamal Evans, and 8 from Antoinette Rabane, while Chinara Smith-Rooks scored 24 points for FAM, and Zakiah Lewis added 7. The Bermuda Hockey Federation's women's division continued at the National Sports Center yesterday, where the Longtails and the Ravens played to a draw. The Ravens took an early lead when Jessica Hollis scored from a penalty corner in the 13th minute, but the Longtails got the equalizer with 13 minutes remaining as Maha Clark scored a field goal in the 57th minute to earn both teams a point. DeVoe Whaley gave Georgia fans an early Christmas present. The 6-foot, 205-pound running back from Central verbally committed to Georgia Thanksgiving Day, selecting the Bulldogs over Texas, Texas A&M, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. On Saturday night, the Brock University basketball arena was buzzing as Bermuda's Jessica Lewis was recognized for her accomplishments over the past year.
Jessica is studying therapeutic recreation at Brock University. She was introduced to the sport of wheelchair track racing in 2006, and since then she hasn't stopped. She has represented Bermuda and Brock University in international competitions. Here are some of her accomplishments. Jessica participated in the 2012 Paralympic Games. She was part of the Pan American Games. In 100 meters, she won gold. She's qualified for the 2016 Summer Olympic Games in Brazil. Please give a hand of applause to Jessica Lewis.
Jessica Lewis, everyone. Big hand. Thank you for
Thank you for joining. I'm Earl Baisden with Islandstats Sports. Do enjoy the rest of your day.